Hey everybody, Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion, coming to you really quick with just a little bit of backlash about some political Trump situation. Kind of burned my ass, but here we go. Grab yourself smoke. Grab yourself a drink. Grab onto your butts, your balls, your boobs, whatever you got, because here we go. Ugh. Coconut rum. Ugh. Bad mix. All right. So let's go ahead and get it right out the way. Out of the several podcasts that I've watched or media shows or Lime that has been out there about Trump and what he's going through. All right, so let's get down the fact. They're trying to indict him for using money of campaign funds, right? Okay. They are trying to get him on a felony of using campaign funds. That's it, right? Okay. Well, the said accusation of porn star Stormy Daniels and the hush money that was so said happened 10 years prior to the day of to the 2 days prior until the election of 2016. And they're trying to try him. How stupid is that? Now, don't get me wrong. Trump's a playboy. Trump's a guy. Models, porn stars. Hey, if you go and bang a porn star while you're married, that's on you. All right? Is it anybody of the American public's knowledge or opinion or matter? No. Quite frankly. I just don't see it happening. But if he did, because the guy likes to say grabbing pussy, if he did, it still doesn't matter. It's not an assault charge. It's a middling of financial and political funds that happened 11 years prior. And no, see, quite frankly, it's stupid. All right. Now, going on to anybody else that has a brain. You may not like Trump. I don't like him as a person. I really don't. He repeats himself over and over and over again. Okay? He is not a good spokesperson. However, he was a good president. Everybody went after him because why? He did something right for everybody else. What's the last president that anybody had do something for the people? Guess what? They killed his fucking ass, and that was JFK. And then prior to that, they tried that with Reagan. Well, not prior, but Reagan and then JFK, and uh, prior to that was Abraham Lincoln. They tried to kill his ass too. So, kind of do the math and sit there and say, well, they really don't want this guy to be in charge. Why? Out of all the presidents that we've had assassination attempts on, or now political assassination or personal assassination on, maybe it's because they were trying to do better for the people, not for what everybody else wanted in the government. And I hate the government. So that right there just gives you a good little aspect. Now, something happened today at Trump's courtroom hearing. An actor who I loved all the way from the late 80s, early 90s, even up into the middle of the 2000s. Robert De Niro decided to go out there and play the Joe Biden Kamala Harris card and just berate Trump. Honestly, straight up beat him down. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, can't this guy be sued for slander? Like, he is slandering the fuck out of this guy. But I'm no lawyer. Anywho, this dumb fuck goes to New York and tries to say that, Trump is going to be a dictator, blah, 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 and has two guys with him who have already been in court for the January 6th and have already been purged for the fact that they lied. They are in contempt of court for lying. But he had them behind him. I call them rent-a-cops because, quite frankly, like, you don't have real cops working outside of the Capitol. I mean, you should have real cops or maybe even military out there, but they have rent-a-cops. The guy that died a day and a half later, almost 2 days later, that died of a heart attack, was an old ass man who had no military training and damn sure didn't have any physical attributes. Sorry that you died. Might have been the fact that you got really, really anxious and then died the next day. Sorry that you died. Anywho, he's got these two tardos, one big, dumb, 6'6", God knows what, 500-pound guy, and then he's got another tattooed from neck to wrist. Honestly, does that look like two people that you would have as a security guard for the Capitol? No. But they are also still in contempt for lying to the court. And they have been fired. Wonder why. But anywho, so you got these two mooks, and they are doing their little speech about saying how they were there January 6th and Donald Trump incited it and and people died. Most of the people that died at January 6th were patriots or people in trying to be a part of the insurrection. Those people died. Wait, one of them got shot. But that guy never got a trial. The guy that shot her never had a trial. Yeah, Ashley Babbitt. Nobody talks about her. Anywho, so you've got these two fucks with Robert De Niro standing behind him, and they are all getting heckled. They're getting sidelined. Like, hey, how about this? Hey, yada, yada, yada. They are actually contempt. They are liars. They are fucking liars. What, little bitty fake ass actor, old crusty man, cannot come up with anything. De Niro cannot. Oh, really? Well, you, my friend. Really? No. I don't care about Trump as a human, okay? I just know simple fact. That guy tried to do something good for the country, even though he's a little bit smarter than George Bush, but he tried. But he knew and tried something right, and they just kept burying him, fucking him, burying him, and fucking him, and to the point where it's like, if he was a bad person, kind of like what we have in the office right now, they would have just been like, oh, he's just an incognitive old man with a bad memory. Or if it was Bill Clinton, he's just a guy with a history that likes to, be handsy with women. Forgot about that, didn't you? And he was impeached too. So, here you sit there watching the New York trial. And on the last day, the judge goes outspokenly against the defense attorney, telling him, you can't say that. You can't say that to the jurors. You can't, because they do not have any idea, and they have no recollection, and they have no affidavit. They have no choice in the sentencing. You can't say that. Yeah, they do. Because the same jurors, if he's considered guilty, will come right back. And they will vote on what he deserves. So, I don't think maybe they just struck a nerve on it. But even who, regardless of the high profile of everything, where is the court hearing for Hunter Biden? Where is the court hearing for Joe Biden? Where is the court hearing for Nancy Pelosi? Where is the court hearing for Adam Schiff? Where is the court hearing for all of these people who have done major things illegally? Where's the court hearing for Clinton? Oh wait, yeah, they let that go, and it just so happened to be the same day of January 6th. Oh, shit. Well, guess too many people are looking over here like a magician. It's all a bunch of shit. I am not a Republican, no matter what my card says, no matter what you Google me and find my name, it says I'm a Republican. I am not a Republican at all. I just considerably have to vote for the better people of their ideal and who I think will do a better job in this country. Yes, they are Republicans, but there's only two. I mean, you got your independents and stuff, but, nobody ever gets voted if you're an independent. So, does Trump deserve a second term? Yes, absolutely. And this is his redemption. Because, quite frankly, for the past 4 years, we have been getting slaughtered at the prices of food, at the price of the gas pump, at the price for our taxes at our house, for everything. Like, it is hard to live in these 4 years. It really is. I don't have but maybe $7 saved because everything else is going to bills. Like, how do you build a future on something like that? Oh, well, the pandemic, it started it. Well, yeah, it did. But who started that? Fauci and everybody else that allowed it to come here. Another conspiracy, going back to the fact that I am a God-fearing American conservative. Not quite a liberal, not quite a Republican, not quite an anarchist, but I am so much of a person that knows that this is a bunch of crock of shit, that this is not right. We are now getting ready to go into World War III. Do you people not know this? Do you know that Joe Biden, in his last speech that he did, which I did a video of, him talking about it, saying that he was going to go ahead and incite the draft? Really? And he said that, 3 months ago? And now you've got people in Europe, people in Australia, people on that side of the planet. They're already setting up a draft. We haven't had a draft since Vietnam. And we're getting ready to have a draft because, oh no, there's no war. We're just defending our allies. Oh, you mean the ones that you're laundering money through because your son used to work for them? You fucking asshole. I am giving my hard-earned tax dollars that have been tripled in the past 4 years. We're sending those fucking assholes money that I never voted on, and oh well, our money's not enough, our bombs and everything else is not enough. We're just gonna go ahead and incite a war. Why? Because war creates jobs and money and lowers the population. Think, people. We are in the end of times. We have a plane of existence where the Jewish population, the Christian population are now being exiled, being taken out for their thoughts and beliefs. You can't put it on social media. You cannot act upon it in public. And you damn sure cannot be that way while you're in another country. You are being taken out for your beliefs and you are exiled for what country that you support. What's that tell you? Oh, all right, let's go a little deeper. If you read your Bible, currency, going down to AI and a single worldwide governed currency, it is already in the mix. They tried it with Bitcoin and all that crap, and it failed because it had no value behind it, and people are like, they're still pushing it, and it is going to be bad. That is the point where a one world government, a one world currency, all comes down, and we are fucked. And I hate to say that me sitting there for all those years, my dad showing me those Left Behind movies with the terrible actors and all that shit. And I read all the books because they were fiction based off an idea. So basically Star Wars, but with a little bit of biblical in there. It's going to get down to the point where no, not everybody just disappears in the sky with a perfect folded pair of clothes and and then you're just left there. No, everybody is going to be at war and everybody's going to die and there are going to be people in turmoil. You can't feed your family unless you do what they say. Take the mark. Take the mark. Or conform to their one new world order government. Now, this may be me beating down a broken horse, just talking about the same thing over and over and over. But this is fucking scary. Because, quite frankly, I can't afford to prepare. And I quite frankly think that that's the reason. Don't let them save up. Then we'll hit them, and then they have to depend on us. And then we have them by the balls. Well, I can still work off the land. I don't know if I can work for another company or anything if I don't have their credentials. And I don't have a lot to barter with on the underground market because I don't have gold or silver or anything like that, because that's going to be the universal currency that only matters. But the gun thing, oh yeah, they're trying to take those away, and quite frankly, they're going to start buying them off. Hey, we'll give you 3 times the amount of what that gun cost, and you can take it or leave it, or we can put you in jail. That's how I feel. So I've already gone 3.5 minutes over this, and I do apologize because I try to keep it at 20 minutes. But I am telling you right now, everything that they're doing to this president, even though he is a fucking misogynistic, repetitive, can't speak for shit personality on TV, I still believe that he is decent enough to be better than everything else that is running on the opposite side. If Vivek Ramaswamy would have been in there, oh my God, but he bowed out. I don't know why, but he did. He let Nikki Haley, a warmonger, somebody that's been paid millions from the institution of war, he let her take over? Oh, God. Bunch of shit. Point blank and period. These are scary fucking times. And a lot of people that make fun of Alex Jones or any other talk show host back in the day that tried to warn everybody, Well, guess what? If you go back 10 years ago, you'll hear exactly everything that we are going through today. They called it. And we're living through it, and it's going to get even worse. So, out of the 4, 17, 22, I don't know, maybe even 97, which is my longest, most best video. Out of all of you people that have watched anything, realize that it's not about the person, okay? Because I don't want to vote on the person. Even though it feels like our vote doesn't count, stolen elections and all that shit. But it's not about the person. It's about the idea of what the person can do for what they're hired for. Us, our speaker, to defend, to protect, and have our United States American ideals, needs, wishes, and wants in their concept to where they can help us. So in 4 years, has Joe Biden done anything for you? Did Obama do anything? Did Bush do anything? Probably fucking not, because I know he didn't do shit for me out of all of them. But Trump, even though I hate seeing that motherfucker talk, he actually had a good 4 years until the pandemic happened. So wake the hell up, people. All right, I've done run out of smokes, damn near out of beer. Do yourself a favor, wake the fuck up. All right, I don't care if you're a lifelong Democrat or a Republican, okay? Start thinking about realization. Stop thinking about the person and do some history, do some research. What have they done? How bad has it gotten? What could it be if we go even further? We never had a war with Trump, but we're damn sure about to be in one right now. We're already in 3 different wars because Biden's just like, here you go. Didn't have that with Trump. Had it with Bush. Had it with Obama. But all I can tell you is you have to start voting realistically if you have a concept and hope that our vote matters. But I still consider myself an anarchist. But I will still, as my father instilled in me, I will still make my vote. Because if I don't vote, my voice does not matter. Vader Saber, 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion. Thank you. Give me a comment. Give me a like. Give me a share. Give me a down like. I don't give a damn. Just let me know what you think. And let's change this bullshit that we're living with. $4 gas, $3 gas, depending on where you live. $6 milk, $5 eggs, $3 hamburger helper box, $18 for 2 pounds of hamburger meat. Think about that, guys. This is too much. Too brutal. Think.